Even if they're...
Here you go.
Your afternoon drive.
Your afternoon drive.
Number two.
Men on.
Nunley and
Man,
Fred Slow.
Mike is hot.
Marie Castillo. This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Oh, coming in hot.
Just riding the wave that Rob Portnoy gave us. Hey, Marie, obviously we were at ABQ Axe, throwing axes and drinking drinks. We didn't get a chance to tune in to Lobo Talk. How'd it go?
Oh, it went great. So the first half hour was Coach Patino,
Right.
your
Cool.
UNM men's basketball coach.
Okay, what did he say? Anything about me?
No.
Okay.
And he didn't say anything about Tommy DeVito either. Sorry, Van.
Bummer.
But during Lobo Talk, people that are in attendance or social media, they can ask questions. And what I found was most important to relay to friends of the show if they were throwing axes with you
Uh-huh.
is
4
that
minutes for Sebastian
Is that
Forsling.
what they said?
That's what
no.
they said.
Everyone was asking about Jamal Mashburn, and they're like, okay, so is he going to play? And basically, Coach said, we will face that when it happens. You just don't want to throw a player back in, the mix.
Sure.
And he also said, like, someone had to tell him, like, you're hurt, please stop playing. So Coach Patino doesn't want to play him till he's fully healthy. And he also mentioned he hopes going down to Las Cruces that he hopes the lights don't go out again because that wasn't fun.
Okay, because the Lobos are going to shoot the lights out? Is that
No,
what
No,
you're saying?
last time he went, the lights went out. I don't know if you guys remember that. The power went out.
I do remember that because we kept on the show playing Under the Lights.
And
I
so
thought-
he
I
hopes
thought
that doesn't
happened-
happen again.
I thought that happened in Georgia.
The lights went out
Mm.
in Georgia.
That's the time that the lights went out in Georgia. That's the time that the hung an innocent man.
And basically,
That
Coach
did happen.
Patino and Coach
Often.
Bradbury, both of their focus today was their goal is to keep the student athlete focused because this time of year around Christmas and the holidays and finals, it's
Sure.
like really hard. You have to remember that they're student athletes and they just want to make sure that they're on top of their game with their players.
But also their schoolwork.
Correct.
And also their NIL deals.
Correct.
And also their social media presence. And also their,
Correct.
also their boyfriends and girlfriends.
Both teams are playing well and winning.
Also their families at home. Actually, here's the thing. Athletics can't be your sole identity in life. We need to be very clear on that.
You need to be multifaceted.
Yeah, you need to have more than one thing.
Like I say, you got to wear a lot of hats,
Well, you wear one hat at a time, but you need to own multiple hats.
You're going to get kicked out of a lot of places if you wear multiple hats at once.
There's one place where you could.
A haberdashery?
Yes.
Okay.
What is that word?
It's a fancy word for hat store. It's like a hat tailor.
It's called lid, stupid.
I don't
And
go
if
to
the
mall.
Lobos win Friday against the Aggies in Las Cruces,
Sure.
When?
that will be
When they
when they win,
When?
after Friday.
This isn't football.
it will
we're
be
talking about.
9 in a row.
Now, is it the men's and women's or just the men's?
Thanks,
I don't-
Marie.
I don't. You're welcome.
I'm so New Mexico Bowl centered right now.
Which is Saturday, and you can hear here on the Sports Animal if you're not going.
Now, we're going, right? Are we going
We're
as
going.
a unit? What's our plan? For
Yeah,
I-
Marie.
Hey, Marie,
yeah,
what's
so-
our-
When are you picking me up?
yeah, when are you picking me up? I live right there.
We don't live that far away from
I'm
each other.
gonna go to 377 first
Same.
because
Same.
they got a
same.
special thing
Hey,
going
Marie,
on.
Hey, Marie, same.
Yeah. Okay,
Same. I'm
so
going to. Same.
I'm in.
they open at 11.
They still have beer?
Oh yeah.
I'm in.
Oh, we're in then.
I'm in.
We
Yeah.
had
They're
talked
making-
about going if they had beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after 377, I will go to the tailgate,
Same.
ESPN tailgate.
Hey, what
Yeah.
about us? Can we go?
Yeah, I guess we're going together.
Okay.
And
Oh, she said yes to a thing.
I didn't say yes. I think. I mean,
That's
I don't
kind
know.
of this mostly yes.
I'm not driving.
Why would we drive? We're
None
right
of-
there. We just
none of
walk.
us should.
No one is driving.
We
Yeah.
just walk. It's 377.
You said if I drive you there. This is the problem, though. The Minnesota Vikings play, so I will be
what if
going
we
to
did,
the.
what if on
Oh.
the walk we just listen to Lizzo on the way over and then you feel like
Mm.
you're watching a Vikings-
Actually, the Vikings are the first game, so I'll watch the Viking game at 377.
All right, same.
How's the weather?
Yeah. How's the weather at 377?
Could it possibly purple rain there?
That's a good question.
I don't think so
Okay.
because I'm a little concerned about the Vikings playing the Bengals. But
The
that's
Vikings
not.
are not good.
The legend Jake Browning.
Yeah, so I'm a little worried about that.
New Tom Brady, who isn't Tommy DeVito. The
Correct.
other Tom Brady besides Tommy DeVito, that one.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's going to demolish your team. You're going to pick
Sure.
them apart methodically.
The women's Lobo basketball team plays on Sunday against Western New Mexico at the pit, and then the boys are on the road on Friday. Just to answer that question. and clear
Western
it up.
New Mexico, the Mustangs.
Yeah, so that's 2 p.m. if you want to.
Who's
After you go to the New Mexico Bowl Saturday, go back to the pit on Sunday and go support your Lady Lobos at 2 p.m. and JJ Buck.
I'll do anything JJ Buck does.
anything he can do, I can do better, except for broadcast
Except
games.
for broadcasting.
And
yeah,
radio.
and radio.
And being handsome.
And handsome. Riding a motorcycle.
Does so
You're not
much
gonna-
better.
Wearing a leather jacket. Nice try.
The best.
Yeah.
Repping Lobo gear every day.
Van, I could see you wearing a leather jacket.
I
You're
own
s- you're-
one.
I own
You're
one.
very stylish.
Okay,
Thank you.
maybe you can't.
Not today.
Can you not see my fit from where you're at?
No, I like the Duke City Championship Wrestling swag. And happy birthday, Fred. I'm so sorry. I should have got you
Yeah,
a cake
Fred's
or like a bottle of ranch or
birthday.
something. I'm sorry.
A bottle of ranch.
You feel like my birthday is a subject for radio?
Well, we mentioned in the 4 o'clock hour.
It went,
And
yeah, we just kind of just passed by it though.
I just want to say happy birthday.
Well, the real story is it's Taylor Swift's birthday. That's the
is,
real
yeah.
story today. She has not called or texted me.
Well, because she's in love.
What does that have to do with me? We're
I didn't know
birthday
you guys
buddies.
were friends.
Yeah.
Birthday buds.
Everyone born
Oh,
on the
that's
same
true.
day.
Text your own
Mhm.
birthday buddies. I text Abe Lincoln every year.
I super actually forgot to text my birthday buddy right now.
Oh, live on air. Here we go. Would you like to send them a shout out?
Sorry, I'm pulling her up right now.
Okay.
Oh,
This is fun.
All
Okay.
right, so
good for radio.
Yeah, this is great.
Watching Fred
Would you like
text
to
his birthday buddy.
say their name? Would you like to give the friend of the show their phone number? Hey, everyone text this random person you don't know. Happy birthday.
I mean, I know her.
Also, 505-246-0610. Wish Fred a happy birthday.
All right.
He's not having the happiest of
So-
birthdays, Amory.
I won't be
He
missing
had
in the
too many
Vikings game.
spicy noodles. He hurt his tum-tum.
We have a busy day on Saturday
Yeah, we're
because
all
there's
hanging
3
out.
NFL games and a New Mexico Bowl. It's going to be a day.
I only care about the New Mexico Bowl.
Tailgate.
I care about the New Mexico Bowl as well, and I'm
See?
very excited for a New Mexico team to be in the New Mexico Bowl, making their first bowl appearance. But also, there's 3 NFL games, so
And-
I'm just saying it's a day.
I had a state athletic commission meeting on Tuesday, and at that meeting is Ed Manzanares, and Ed Manzanares is on the state athletic commission. Also, he runs all the facilities at UNM,
Mhm.
and I think he told me there's like 30,000 seats sold.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That is
Isn't that crazy?
awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
That's so many people, and I don't know if like Jeff is saying that publicly or whatever. So I didn't mean to, like.
No, I
spoil
think
that.
the paper came out with it today. The Albuquerque Journal came out with it as
Oh, did it?
well.
That's
I'm going to look what the
so-
Albuquerque Journal said.
That's so many people that bought seats. That's awesome.
I hope they set a new record.
What is
Totally.
the current record? Do we know?
We'll have to text Jeff Symbieta.
I tell you what they better do is figure out all those orange cones that are on Cesar Chavez right now. Those got to go. They're not doing anything. I drive that road every day.
They're just trying to persuade you to calm down and be more patient. Then on game day, they're going to open all up.
Is that true?
Oh, there's no way that's true.
So 20 hours ago on Yahoo Sports,
Oh, I
ticket
like
sales are trending over 21,000 tickets sold. But that's Tuesday morning, so a
Oh,
lot.
probably another 20,000 more by now.
One would assume.
Yep.
And you know how New Mexico is. They're going to already have tickets.
Go early.
Get tickets.
It drives
Go
me
early.
nuts. And don't be mad about your phone. They get mad about tickets being on their phone.
Who's they?
People, that's people used to call and complain about the tickets on the phone. Get with it. It's
Hey,
2023.
If anyone calls 505-246-0610, the Sports Animal Hotline, to complain about digital tickets, here's what you do. You hang up. No, new answer. Here's what you do. You say, are you calling me on the phone you're complaining about?
Yeah.
And then you hang up.
Support
Also,
local.
Print a ticket from your phone. Just get on your printer's Wi-Fi. Or
It's
go back to work
just-
wherever you work.
it's
and
so
use their
convenient.
Wi-Fi and use their paper.
Save the trees. Save some time.
Oh, but hey, the Lorax is here, everyone. Welcome to the show, Lorax. How are
Oh.
you?
Also, besides the New Mexico State Aggies showing up and filling the place,
Yeah.
I heard Fresno State also travels.
Miss me.
I know
Fresno
nothing
State.
about them.
If you're a Fresno State fan, I'm not a fan of you.
I didn't know they were a real college till this week.
All right.
I thought it was just like a joke on a TV show.
The texter is comparing me to Taylor Swift,
In which way?
a positive one.
Okay.
Height, you're both very tall.
I would, if Travis would have me.
By the way, since Travis Kelce got with Taylor Swift, he's on every commercial.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flannel here because obviously I started a new trend here. People throw axes, never wore flannel until today. They play hockey here, not basketball. So there's hockey on the television. And Travis Kelce was on every commercial
That
during
was
the commercial
wild.
break.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, football playing Travis Kelce is on every commercial of a hockey match.
He's transcended. He used to just be a regular athlete.
Oh, good for him. How did
Yeah.
it go when he told his dad?
I don't think his dad's super in the picture. Do you remember the Super Bowl?
Well, who did he tell when he transcended?
Donna?
Oh, how'd she go? How'd she do?
She
She
found
seems very
she
supportive.
found a talk show that she could go on and talk about it. That's her thing.
Oh, sure.
It's,
We also love attention.
she yearns for attention.
Also, Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce, their podcast is #1 now of the year. #1 podcast.
Bigger than Joe Rogan?
If it's bigger than Joe Rogan, wow.
Is it bigger than This American Life?
Is it bigger than 2 Men On? There's no way. There's no way their numbers are that good. Is it bigger than Freakonomics?
Okay, so according to this, the #1 podcast this year is something called Crime Junkie. What is
Oh,
that?
Duh.
Hmm.
Yeah, we just hosted a Martinis and Murder
We did.
at Hollow
Then
Spirits.
it's now #2. I listen to. It's called The Daily. I do listen to that.
Let's see here.
Dayline NBC's #3. Smartless is
What's
#4.
it?
I listen to that. #5 is This American Life. I listen to that.
I think they lied on their little TikTok.
Oh, they definitely like.
Oh,
well,
for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
It's the #1 podcast hosted by
Maybe like most
football
downloads
players
one
who
week.
are brothers.
yeah, they're.
Yeah.
It's always. I say this every time. Like somebody who loves like. I don't know, something that sucks.
Sure.
Like it's like your thing is not more popular than stay-at-home wife's dedication to crime podcast.
100%.
like
and
you're
it
an
never
idiot.
will be.
No,
It doesn't matter who you hook up with, whether it's Taylor Swift or DeAndre Swift. Your podcast will never be bigger than
Correct.
a murder mystery.
Oh,
so the top 5, I listen to 3 of them. I listen to This American Life every week. I
they're
listen-
#2 on Spotify.
I listen to Smartless and I listen to The Daily.
Okay, they're smart. It's top 5 sports podcast.
Okay, that's not #1. That's top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? And this is going to come as a surprise to all you idiots that are regularly fooled by your algorithm. It's not what you think it is.
Never is.
Never,
Never will. Never is. Never will be.
never, ever have 2 people died from eating a potato chip.
Directly after. But days later, at least 2 people have died.
Whenever we get back from the break, lots of Otani news. There's like 45 new things. Also, his press conference is tomorrow at 3.
It's absolutely bonkers what's going on.
How much Otani news there is. 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, live from ABQX, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored
5 minutes.
by Motors. eBay Motors is here for the ride with the parts you need for the prices you want. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, it's guaranteed to fit your ride the first time, every time, or your money back. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Things were getting better than bam. 2 new accidents to report. Montano just past Rio Grande Overpass. It is getting things crawling, and then it's crawling again from there to Coors. We also have a crash northbound I-25 at San Antonio. It's just minor delays there to Osuna. I-40 westbound is still very sluggish. Carlisle through Rio Grande and Alameda is ambling along from 4th to the river.
Brought to you by Whitener Law Firm, your trusted Albuquerque accident lawyers.
With personal injury cases, insurance companies know which attorneys settle for less. Is your attorney really fighting for your rights or just playing into the insurance company's hands? Don't settle. Choose Whitener Law. We will fight for every dollar you deserve. There's them, and then there's us. Call 883-RUSS.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Jerry Wright from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
Who you would take if you were running a team with Super Bowl aspirations in Week 14 of the regular season? Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy.
Purdy.
Wow.
Why does that stun you? Brock Purdy's won games that matter. Dak Prescott has.
I personally think Dak's the best quarterback in the league right now. So that's
Do you really?
Yeah. Not at all sold on Purdy as QB1.
Weekday mornings from 7 till 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Looking for the ultimate spot for a fun night out? Look no further than the Salt Yard West. Their venue offers a variety of entertainment every month, from concerts, sport watch parties, fun holiday celebrations, and even fun games for any night you want to go out. This New Year's Eve, Salt Yard West is throwing a huge party to kick off the year. Join the party at the Salt Yard West on New Year's Eve and groove to the beats of awesome DJs. Test your luck with their on-site casino games. Sip on amazing drink specials all night long and toast to the future with some champagne. But that's not all. Salt Yard is also the best place to watch every NFL and college football game on their huge screens. And coming soon, Salt Yard West will be opening Rocco's Pizza inside Salt Yard West, so you can kick back, enjoy a draft with a pizza, and cheer on your favorite team. The best part? Salt Yard West is the sweet deal for this Friday. That means you can get a $50 gift certificate for only $25. Log on to this station's website Friday morning and grab your certificate before they run out. Come sit, stay, and play at Salt Yard West.
This is going to be one heck of a party. The 18th annual Isleta New Mexico Bowl, Saturday, December 16th at University Stadium. The New Mexico State Aggies in the midst of their
Okay, for real though, I'm just going to 377 the tailgate, then I'm going home.
perennial Mountain West powerhouse, Fresno.
I'm not going to the game.
No.
College football's
0%
bowl season
chance.
kicks off in Albuquerque, and the excitement is building.
I don't
Get
wanna
your
wait in the
tickets
line.
and all your info at NewMexicoBowl.com. The Isleta New Mexico Bowl, where bowl season and the fun begins.
Have a 10 a.m. on Saturday for a
On game day, there's nothing like tailgating, touchdowns, and twisted tea, hard iced tea.
Yeah, so
Tea.
Cliff is 377's hosting the alumni pregame. There's going to be over like 200 people there.
The bright yellow cans wherever you buy
No,
beer.
it's fire cook.
You're allowed.
Dance.
He's in the murder.
Yeah. They also expanded. I don't know when last time you've been at 377. They knocked down a wall so they have more seating.
Wire that perfectly installed it.
They can fit a lot there. And we're gonna have a tent in the parking lot.
You get over 122 million.
And I don't think they're announcing this, or I don't know, but they made a beer for Jerry Kill.
You said it on
Prices?
there.
Well,
I did, right?
keep your ride or die alive.
And a Sancho dog.
Ryder works on top of the world, but his roofing business has hit new lows. Because when people search for roofer near me, Ryder's Roofing doesn't appear on the map, which means Ryder's Roofing is not on the map.
Cumulus Boost can help by managing Ryder's online listings, reviews, and dozens of other ways search engines determine which businesses get on the map. Cumulus Boost helps make sure Ryder gets the click. Visit cumulusboost.com to get on the map today. CUMULU.
Really?
Cumulus Boost. Get on the map.
We'll come back.
If your credit card bills have gotten out of hand, call Consolidated Credit now. If you're making the minimum payments, but your balance is just not going down, call Consolidated Credit now. If the interest rates on your credit cards are so high, it will take years to get out of debt. Call Consolidated Credit now. They've helped over 5 million people. They can consolidate your debts into one lower payment, reduce your interest rates, and get you out of debt fast. If you're struggling with credit card debt, call Consolidated Credit now.
Call now, 800-552-6750. That's 800-552-6750. 800-552-6750.
Consolidated Credit Counseling Services Incorporated, 5701 West Sunrise Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33313. Not a loan company licensed by the New York Department of Financial Services or by the Vermont Department of Financial Regulation. Maryland DM 19, Oregon DM 80031. Licensed by Virginia State Corporation. Commission license number DC 32. Establishment of a plan may adversely affect the individual's credit rating or credit score. Non-payment of debt may be creditors to increase financial activity, including litigation.
Come armchair quarterback with the opening drive. Weekday mornings starting at 7 on 95.9 FM and AM 6.
Here we go.
The Sports Animal.
We're going to talk Ohtani, I promise. Also, big thank you to everyone on the text line, 505-246-0610, Sports Animal text line. These are nice birthday wishes, so thank you. That's kind of you.
You deserve it, brother.
Van, give me the breaking news.
Bum, 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 bum.
Not the breaking news noise. Give me the breaking news.
The dirtbag who is Draymond Green has been suspended indefinitely.
Oh, how
by
long's
the
that?
Father of all vampires, Adam Silver.
How long is indefinitely?
That could be forever. I'm hoping it's forever.
Hopefully forever.
It's hopefully forever. Shoelaces crossed. It's forever.
Good.
Good. All right, let's go to commercial.
Does he get like an appeal?
No, wow.
How does that work?
Yeah, how does it work?
Can you appeal forever? Is there like 2 life sentences?
It's
Okay,
wild.
Fine, you only get 1 life sentence.
If you're going to suspend someone forever, do you do it exactly like in the Sandlot?
Draw a line in the Sandlot.
Forever.
I hope it's 5 ever concerning this idiot.
Forever. Is that what it is? Okay, bad news.
Oh, no.
Shauna Waldron, who has not responded to our DM to come on the show to talk about her time as Icebox in the early 90s blockbuster Little Giants, has posted her story and not responded to us.
Yet.
Ooh.
Can you see in the DMs if she's read the message?
She has not.
Does she have her read receipts on?
She does not. She has not read it yet.
She just posted a story. She'll get to it. Don't worry about it.
This hurts. Van, give me all the Ohtani updates.
He's filthy rich.
Correct.
He is filthy rich.
His press conference is tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
That is accurate.
He's being joined by his special guest tomorrow, the guy who made this deal possible, Tommy DeVito's agent.
Correct. I love that we tracked every second of the conspiracy theory.
You did.
Of the Shohei's team fleecing the Dodgers about making a fake story that involved airplanes that Shohei wasn't on.
Yes.
Members of Shark Tank who were also represented by Shohei Ohtani's same agency.
Is that a fact?
That is a fact. But the truth was, Shohei Ohtani knew exactly where he wanted to go the whole time.
Yeah.
And he told them his list of demands and took this time to try to be thoughtful and pick out exactly where he wanted to go. Allegedly, it was the Dodgers the whole time.
And tomorrow, he's going to come out and then he's going to say, but wait, there's more. And then Yamamoto is going to come running out in a Dodgers jersey. And you're going to go, there was more.
And then they both joined the Live Tour.
That's awesome. That's super awesome.
So from what I know, from what my insider sources are saying.
By God, there comes Yamamoto with a steel chair.
With a still well-crafted wooden bench without nails or screws.
Oh, correctly. Look what he can do with the Dow.
Yeah.
Dow.
Okay. A Dow.
The Dow.
Well, Ohtani's team brought his list of demands and his pay schedule demands to every single team he was considering, and they all agreed to it. So that reported $600 million that was supposed to be the biggest offer from Toronto, he didn't even need that offer to get an extra $100 million out of the Dodgers because he had this exact number and this exact pay schedule with all the deferred money handed in black and white to every team. And he's like, if you guys are in, I'm going to decide which place I ultimately want to go. There was no hoodwinking. There was no fleecing. That was just a mistake by the thirsty-ass news media.
So then if your teams, Dodgers, for instance, you have to be throwing in verbiage in this contract. If the numbers are all the same,
yeah,
you have to be throwing in verbiage that is like, also, you're the boss.
He's the boss now.
You are now the boss.
Yeah.
Here is one key.
Look at me. I am the captain now. That's what he told the organization.
Did you know that during Shohei Ohtani at bats, they bring in a special Japanese broadcaster?
They don't do the whole game in Japanese for the world?
No, they do, but then they pipe in the Japanese broadcast over the American.
Oh, the Japanese PA.
Yeah. No. Play-by-play guy.
Really?
For the TV broadcast.
That's wild.
And when he's pitching, it's there is no English broadcast.
This is part of his demands, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, there's no way that's true, but I love where you're going with
Did you
this.
know that all of the benches in the dugout are now made out of bamboo?
Fred's taking some liberties with the truth here, friend of the show.
Did you know that, man?
Do not disseminate this information as truth.
Did you know that you're not allowed to, if you play for the Dodgers anymore, pick your own cleats? You have to wear Nike Pandas.
That one I'm into. I'm really into that one.
And you would think, Fred, that's China versus Japan, but he's actually just like a really big Nike Panda guy. Thinks they're cool shoes.
Who isn't?
I don't own a pair. Amory's like, I got 5 pair in 5 colors.
She's got one.
I got so many colorways.
Mm-hmm.
It does say here, quote, this is from Ken Rosenthal, who you know because he's a loser that never got past the personality of being a bow tie. You remember he tweeted this. He said, you don't like that take? That's not
kind of a trusted source and really great baseball mind.
And terrible fashion.
You do you.
Quote, a specific change in Dodgers personnel, Shohei may opt out of his contract in the end of the season that change occurs. Who is the personnel?
Yeah.
Who is this person they're talking about?
The guy who puts the bases? The grounds crew? Who is this? The ownership group?
Look at me.
The front office?
I am the GM now.
I am the president of baseball operations now.
What'd you say their salary cap was in 2040?
In 2040, the Los Angeles Dodgers already have $84 million committed to Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and Shohei Ohtani. That's more than 6 Major League Baseball teams have this year. Not even then.
Is one championship enough to justify this whole thing?
No, you got to go on an epic run.
4.
You have to go on
get
an
4.
Epic run.
Every other year.
And you keep spending. You just keep kicking it down the road. You have to do this. And Shohei Ohtani's not actually making $700 million. So for luxury tax purposes, he's making 46 and some change million. But for him to be able to defer that money, they have to tax it at a 5% interest rate. So by the time the 10-year contract is over and he's getting the deferred money, the total contract looks like $70 million a year. If he's getting paid right now in real time, it would be a $460 million contract and some change.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto
Mm-hmm.
met with the Dodgers yesterday.
Yep.
So at that meeting, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Shohei Ohtani.
One of these guys did the heavy lifting, let's be honest. Mookie Betts. Yeah.
He's like, I'll teach you how to play bones.
Yeah. I'll teach you how to bowl.
Freddie Freeman.
From what I understand in my limited experience of Japanese culture, coming in right after karaoke, they love bowling. So, of course, Mookie Betts is a rock star to them.
He told every single one of them to their face that I'm going to strike you the expletive out. He said that to all of them. He actually is not going to sign with the Dodgers. He just wanted to go there to poke the bear a little bit, tell him he was better, and go to the Yankees.
Are you describing Kenny Powers?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yep.
Are you saying Yamamoto pulled a Kenny Powers on the team that he's probably going to end up joining anyways? I love this timeline.
Can you imagine the two best dudes from Japan standing across from you, Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, just having like a really intense or maybe intimate, but like just prolonged back and forth monologues and just beautiful, how sexy Japanese is.
Sure.
Like conversation about the game that you identify yourself as an expert in the field because you're the best first baseman or infielder turned outfielder turned infielder in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And you have no clue what these two masterminds in the kitchen are cooking.
Right.
Oh, I'd be so jealous.
The front office made Freddie and Mookie learn some Japanese culture over the past 48 hours.
Domo.
And they said two things, and it was all Yamamoto and Ohtani from there on out.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
And
we'll take the rest of the dinner off.
As an Albuquerque fan, I can't believe they're going to these links just to beat our Rockies. Whenever we get back, A-Marie hits us with NFL headlines. It's 2 Men on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
The Isleta, New Mexico.
You got 4.5.
Thank you.
Make their first appearance at the New Mexico Bowl as they take on Fresno State.
They Gatorade back for Coach Kill. NMSU stuns Auburn 31-10.
Hear all the action this Saturday on The Sports Animal.
Coverage of the 18th Annual New Mexico Bowl is brought to you by Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys, Neutral Vodka Seltzers, and by Sandia Area Federal Credit Union.
This is your home for football. The Sports Animal.
On game day, there's nothing like tailgating, touchdowns, and Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real fruit tea. Cool, refreshing, and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. So minivans, sedans, JDMs, roll out. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Vehicles moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. And with eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
With every other attorney out there claiming to be the right attorney for you, it's time we look at the facts. Lerner & Rowe has helped over 150,000 injured people receive compensation for their injuries. We've recovered billions of dollars, with over $1 billion recovered in the last 5 years alone. The reality is, there's Lerner & Rowe, then there's everybody else. In a wreck, need a check?
Roads can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Multi-state settlements. Carlos Obri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque.
Wendy's Peppermint Frosty and Frosty Cream Cold Brew make the perfect gift for anyone in your life, especially for you. Yeah, this year you're sitting on your own lap and getting yourself what you want. Finally. And if you need a little more pep in your step, get yourself a refreshing Peppermint Frosty Cream Cold Brew. Or you can give it to your mom. Whatever.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Vanilla Frosty is temporarily unavailable.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil fiber powders help promote your daily digestive health using a plant-based fiber called psyllium. The gelling action of this special fiber traps and removes waste, so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil, promoting digestive health for a better you. Learn more at metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
While other companies
he hates them.
a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Oh, this cold.
Honey.
Honey?
Honey, you need DayQuil Severe Honey.
DayQuil Severe Honey gives you powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste, because life doesn't stop for a cold.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Now I'm getting a cold.
Honey.
Try Dayquil Severe Honey for powerful cold and flu relief. Dayquil Severe with honey flavor. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, Honeylicious, power through your day medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Did you know that driving under the influence of marijuana is illegal? Driving high will get you a DUI. And if you're wondering if law enforcement can tell you're driving high, well, everyone else can. Friends,
I can tell you drove high.
parents,
I can tell when you drive high.
relatives.
I can tell. You drove here high, didn't you?
So what makes you think law enforcement can't?
I can tell.
If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI. Paid for by NHTSA.
Take us with you. In your car, at work.
Why does it say Pepper Jam when there is no Pepper Jam?
In the bedroom. Download the KNML app in the Google Play or iTunes app.
Mike's hot.
Just search KNML.
Update on a story from, I guess it would have been a couple months ago. The civil suit has been dropped against former San Diego State punter Matt Arazia. Is that correct?
Sure.
So he was with Buffalo. You remember he got cut. Keep in mind, Buffalo did not cut Von Miller. Keep that in mind. Keep that 1,000% in mind. But if you recall, he got alleged in 2021 to have done some stuff to a person, and that is all gone now. So, I mean, it's a win for him, but it's bittersweet, because last year and a half, and we said the same thing with this that we said whenever it happened with Trevor Bauer, which is
we're pretty good at sniffing this stuff out.
I'm not bad at it.
Because I called this Ariaza kid, you called Trevor Bauer. Like, something immediately smelled fishy with this. Also, number one, I'll get this out of the way. Believe women. Believe their stories. Don't let a couple outliers take the credibility away from these stories that are getting reported. But also, this happens way too often against athlete, musician, actor, like these false claims that are trying to get settled out of court. And good for these guys for sticking up for themselves and saying, I'll tell you the exact story. Like this punter guy, and please don't quote me exactly in this situation, but there was some wild party, and he wasn't the only one that allegedly did wild stuff that night. And with the Trevor Bauer stuff, he came out in the open and said, this girl was into some wild stuff, which I am into as well. Okay, I'm not going to fault you for let your freak flag fly or whatever, but these situations were consensual, and then you go after these guys because of their status, because of their paycheck,
their pocketbook,
and it's pathetic. And let me tell you, the end game, what should happen to the accusers is you should go to jail. You can't try to ruin these guys' lives and then just get a slap on the wrist.
Well, and there's a counter defamation suit from the and forgive me if I'm not having this cat's name right, Ariza.
Sure.
So there's a countersuit, but he dropped the countersuit whenever she dropped the suit.
Right.
Therefore, it all goes away. But yeah, like an outside body to enforce penalty of this, perhaps strong maybe. I know Amory's about to hit the headlines, but before she does, friend of the show, Joel says the only reason Shohei Ohtani signed with the Dodgers instead of the Cubs is because when they told him the broadcaster used to be Harry Carey, he heard Harry Carey.
I just want to play baseball. I'm not going to take losses that seriously.
Harry Carey. Hey, Marie, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Mandatory NFL headline.
We got some good ones today. Okay, Cam Newton. Do we remember former quarterback Cam Newton?
Fashion icon Cam Newton?
Yes,
of course.
He is upsetting people everywhere with his takes on a podcast. San Francisco fans are not thrilled with him because he says Brock Purdy is not an MVP, and 49er fans are losing their mind. Cam Newton says he is a game manager. He is not the difference maker. He also puts Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, and Tua in that category as well.
That they're not MVPs?
They're not MVPs, and they're not the difference maker. They are game managers.
He's not
What
right.
are your thoughts?
He's not right, but he's not wrong either. Brock Purdy, you throw him on the Panthers. The Panthers have the exact same record. He's got all these fun toys to play with in San Francisco. The San Francisco roster is going to make a lot of quarterbacks look real good.
Well, maybe also, we didn't think about this. maybe he's correct in every single way, and Brock Purdy only looks good because every other quarterback in the league is booty right now. Maybe.
That too.
Maybe he listed that the MVP should be Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, because those are the difference makers.
Hot take. Also, get a new hat.
Van's going to love this one, and I do too. Fred, I don't think you're a big fan, but Giants Tommy DeVito offered courtside seats at Madison Square Garden this weekend by St. John's coach Rick Pitino. Pitino looks for some Italian luck from DeVito as the Giants rookie back continues to be the toast of the town.
Hey, if he wants to keep this streak going, he better remain an underrated, great story football player. If he tries to be Mr. New York, he's going to get wildly distracted. He's going to get caught up in the hoopla, and he's going to fall flat on his face.
Knicks only. I don't care about college.
It's still MSG.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know, and it's Rick Pitino. Okay, so
I don't like all my friends' dads. That's all I'm saying.
Today, Jerry Jones is always doing something. I don't know. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones doesn't have a problem with the tush-push quarterback sneak play and sees no need for the ban because people are trying to ban it.
Who is trying to ban it? Losers? People have refused to understand what winning is? We've talked about this before. Here's who's going to ban it. The NFL. Because they want sweet corner fade, two-touching toe touchdown passes in the back of the end zone, just like the exact same way they fix all these Super Bowls where you could just kneel out the fourth quarter. The whole thing's a work.
What are the Eagles with it? Like 92.5% on the tush push? Like that's something
I could
wild.
be 100%.
Just like guaranteed. Like, sure. All right. They invented something. Let them innovate. Everyone else either get good at it or find your own thing.
Yeah, get good, Jared.
Grow up.
I got two more for you.
Hold on.
Are
we just going to skip my get good, Jared?
I'm sorry. That was pretty good. That was good.
It's like I'm playing video game.
I got two.
I gave Dak Prescott too much money to get him cut up and pushing in the middle of the offensive line.
I need to start CeeDee Lamb.
I don't.
CeeDee Lamb's a roll. He's a wide receiver.
He's a franchise quarterback.
Hey, next Michael Irvin.
What?
I know you guys have been here before. I got two more for you before our last break. But 2027 Super Bowl is to return to L.A.
It's friggin' sweet when we went.
Is that the one we went to?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
WrestleMania was better.
They deserve it.
People are very excited.
It's an amazing stadium, and it's friggin' Los Angeles.
It's pretty
cool. Of course,
cool.
they keep L.A. and Miami. Where else are you going to put this thing?
And lastly, NFL announces first ever Brazil game in 2024, expands international slate for 2025. The league is going global.
It's already global. It's crossing.
Who's going to Brazil?
The equator, though. That's the thing.
I can't wait for all these hoodwinked Brazilians
to
show up and watch a football match. And there's guys dressed up in armor.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what's going on here?
This isn't Tilo Teklakon. What's the one where they bounce the ball up their shoulder?
Yes.
What's that
Whatever
called?
that is.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly.
And then you get your head cut off.
Yeah, the winner loses.
Yeah, the winner loses.
The winner gets sacrificed to the gods.
Yeah, you're the winner of Saki Boy. I believe the name of the game is called Armless Saki Boy, or as we call it, Mexican soccer.
For this segment, it sure as heck is.
Yeah,
I'm excited the NFL has a Brazilian new fans.
Oh, good one.
Okay.
I'll
take the rest of the
San
segment
Francisco is like 500 miles closer to Beijing than it is to Sao Paulo, Brazil. This doesn't make any sense. They should go to Beijing. They should play football in China, and then that is the thing.
Or
also
Japan.
they're going there too.
When?
Who knows?
Whenever they get enough money.
2025?
Yeah, the next year.
I will go to Brazil.
Whenever their air quality is better, probably.
Oh, keep breathing. Keep
It
breathing.
takes a lot of breath to play a football game.
If I go to Brazil for a football game, the amount of trouble I'm getting into leading up to that football game is not worth going to Brazil for a football game.
Yeah, I've survived this long in the United States of America, living my life like this. You think I'm going to last a week in Brazil?
Do you know how far $1 here goes in Brazil, Amory? Are you familiar with that?
Yes, I am actually.
Straight to jail.
Yeah. You know I can get there drugs, sex, and alcohol for
I know, sir.
Pennies on the dollar.
$0, basically?
Yeah.
Cool. What is the peso down there called?
I don't know Brazilian currency.
Is it a rupee or something?
A rupee.
I don't know.
Okay, that's not even close.
Amory, figure out.
Are you Googling
you
it
know
right
what
now?
it is? You know the name of the thing?
On Facebook Live and YouTube Live.
Yeah, what
you're
is it?
making your Googling
Is
face.
it called a rupee?
You guys have to take a break because we're running out of time.
What? Who cares? They interrupted our show for an hour today.
I know.
At 8 o'clock. I don't care about anything.
Also, it's still Fred's birthday.
Yeah. Maybe you forgot about that.
Throw him a bone.
All right. Also, from
what it is.
What's that?
Is.
All right. Brazil currency is called a real.
Oh, real.
R-E-A-L.
Oh,
Cool.
real. Okay, I got you.
2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Are you for real?
For real.
Can't sleep.
Good job, guys.
Honey?
Honey, you need NyQuil Severe Honey.
NyQuil Severe Honey gives you powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a dreamy honey taste.
Feeling better, honey? Honey? I'll take that as a yes.
Try NyQuil Severe Honey for powerful cold and flu symptom relief. NyQuil Severe with honey flavor. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever. Honeylicious, best sleep with a cold medicine.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children. eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. The IRS has restarted aggressive enforcement actions against taxpayers who owe back taxes that were temporarily suspended for COVID. If you owe $10,000 or more, you must hear this because now is the time to clear your IRS tax debt. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now at 800-539-5094. Tax Relief Helpers will provide you the maximum protection afforded by law.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I didn't know what to do. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Call 800-539-5094 right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now. Call 800-539-5094. 800-539-5094. 800-539-5094.
If your credit card bills have gotten out of hand, call Consolidated Credit now. If you're making the minimum payments, but your balance is just not going down, call Consolidated Credit now. If the interest rates on your credit cards are so high, it will take years to get out of debt, call Consolidated Credit now. They've helped over 5 million people. They can consolidate your debts into one lower payment, reduce your interest rates, and get you out of debt fast.
Yes.
Credit card debt, call Consolidated.
You have 2.5 minutes.
800-552-6750. That's 800-552-6750. 800-552-6750.
Consolidated Credit Counseling Services Incorporated, 5701 West Sunrise Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33313. Not a loan company licensed by the New York Department of Financial Services and by the Vermont Department of Financial Regulation. Maryland DM 19, Oregon DM 80031. Licensed by Virginia State Corporation. Commission licensed under DC 32. Establishment of a plan may adversely affect the individual's credit rating or credit scores. Non-payment of debt may lead creditors to increase financial charges or collections activity, including litigation.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
The Saturday Showdown is back.
It's a full weekend of football, starting on December 16th with an exclusive triple header live on NFL Network. 3 epic matchups all day Saturday. Watch back-to-back-to-back matchups, kicking off at 1 p.m. Eastern with Vikings Bengals.
Wait to the goal line.
Followed by Steelers Colts, all the way into primetime with Broncos Lions.
Touchdown!
Saturday, December 16th, only on NFL Network and streaming on NFL Plus.
On game day, there's nothing like tailgating, touchdowns, and Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Cool, refreshing, and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. So minivans, sedans, JDMs, roll out. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. And with eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
The Duke City's home for
There you go. You got like 3 minutes.
55.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
We saved the best for last. Tennessee Titans are going to wear Houston Oilers uniforms this weekend to traumatize fans. Go.
As long as no one's wearing number 1, I'm fine with it.
They're playing against the Houston Texans.
Because expletive Warren Moon and the click you claim.
This is like, okay, here's the flex that this is on Houston, okay? This is like, you're Houston, right? The city. And you got a new girlfriend named the Texans.
Sure.
But like your old girlfriend, the Oilers, or the Titans is coming around.
Yeah.
But they're wearing your old sleepover shirt around them.
Yeah.
That's what this is. Your two girlfriends are fighting, one ex, one current, and the ex is wearing your old college hoodie.
I'd love to see the Ravens wear Colts jerseys against the Colts.
That'd be awesome. So they actually are the exception, man.
Mm-hmm.
They cut ties with the
They
Raptors.
did cut ties. Yes,
yeah.
I know, but it would be hilarious.
Browns did that too.
You got to give the history back to the city, right? No one cares. No one says, oh, my God, the greatest quarterback in Titans history.
And Davis Mills took that personally.
Is Dave Craig. Totally not Warren Moon.
Oh, this is such a good story. The only flaw is it's a Titans home game. I don't think you can wear all tees on the road. I might not be right in that, but I don't think you can.
I think if you get permission from the team hosting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And NFL.
Yeah, Houston.
What's a bigger jerk move?
Houston Oilers hosting the Houston Texans.
The Tennessee Titans earlier this season sent a cease and desist to the Houston Cougars college football team saying they couldn't wear Oiler blue. That's dumb.
That's dumb.
That is straight coward stuff right there.
Why'd they do that?
Because they're unbelievably soft. Give the history back to the Texans.
Hey, Houston,
They're
forget
Houston.
you. This is what I didn't know there was such a beef between Nashville.
There is now.
Nashville and Houston.
Yeah. There was never before. They seem to get along just fine, being in the South. They used to have common goals back in the day, Fred.
What do you mean?
They didn't used to beef over colors.
No, that was their primary beef up until one big-ass war.
Uh-huh.
That's when it stopped. You can claim otherwise, but that's why it stopped.
States' rights. To wear whatever color we want.
Mm-hmm. Bucks creamsicle greater than Nashville Oilers.
The only one. The only throwback that's better than the Oilers You nailed it.
Amory, good
It's
job.
the Creamsicle Bucks.
Amory, good job working 3 hours today while we only work 2.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Billable, what's up?
Say hi to Rob Portnoy for me.
Yeah, did you do that? That's a good question.
That was really sweet of you.
Man, final words?
Too much for the time allotted, my friend. But anything we didn't cover on here, which is most likely ample because we had a weird hour off in the middle. Check out tomorrow morning on the opening drive with, well, JJ. Jeff,
definitely him for
yeah.
sure. Happy birthday, Taylor.
And Fred.
Good job, everyone.